Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom 08 and welcome to the 24th episode of my Rails of Industry Minecraft series. In today's episode, I hope to build a system that will allow me to mass produce carts from the mod Steve's Carts, so let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to need is a cart assembler, and I can easily grab one of those. I have them already made, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to run down beneath the street here, and I'm going to place this bad boy down. I want to place it over here, so let's place it right here. I do need to set up a system to get coal into it, just like I have this other cart assembler over here. I decided to build a new one, that way I have another cart assembler should I need it in the future. So what I need to do is I need to basically replicate that system. So I need a hopper, an export bus, I need coal, and I need some cable here. So let's get some covered cable. Let's do the blue variety and let's do that. So let's just bring this over, and actually it doesn't really matter. Just drop that down. The hopper will go right here. The export bus will go right here, and it will export coal. So if I throw coal in here, we should start to see coal find its way to the assembler. So what I'm going to do real fast is I am going to get a cart assembling, because I want to build a system that will automatically export the cart after it's done. For whatever reason, in at least the testing that I have done, I can't take the cart out of here automatically by item duct, but I do have a system that I have in mind. So let's get started with that. And I also tried hoppers, by the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a really crappy cart that won't take very long to build. And hopefully by the time it's ready to be exported, I'll have the system set up. That way we can actually see the system in action and if it will work correctly or not. So let's grab a top chest. Let's grab side chests. And I'm building a cart like this just because it's nice to have carts with a lot of storage, and that's exactly what this cart will be. So in the future I may even actually use this cart. This cart will take 10 minutes and 15 seconds to assemble, so let's go ahead and hit that. So the next thing I need to do for my cart assembler to make it to be able to mass produce carts is I actually need to set up a way for it to export items, or the carts that are done, and there's a way to do that, and I already forget what it's called. Hang on, let's look at what we have here. It is the not the production line, but the cart deployer. So the cart deployer will actually allow this the cart assembler to export finished carts onto a piece of track, and that piece of track needs to be right here. And when I say right here, I mean this block space right here. What I need to do is actually I'm not sure if I need to, but what I want to do is I want to set it up so that it's like this. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually, and I put detector track there for a reason, and the reason is I'm going to be using a mechanical user. I'm going to put the mechanical user right here. In that mechanical user, I am going to put a crowbar. So let's actually... yeah, that'll work. 292, that is definitely enough durability. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this crowbar into the mechanical user, and then I need to do a few things. First off, I need to set this to be redstone on. It's only going to be using the crowbar when the redstone is on from the detector track. I need to have this set to entity, and I need to have it left click from the upper left hand slot only. So what's going to happen is this mechanical user will use a crowbar on the cart once it is deployed. So as we can see, that we're still 8.5 minutes away from that being ready. So the next thing I want to do is I want to grab a vacuumulator, because once the mechanical user hits the cart with the crowbar, it will drop it as an item. So let's set up the mechanical user. Let's set it up right here, and I want to export to the right here, which is to the front spot right here. And what I want to do is I want to put a chest right there. So what should happen, theoretically, is that once this cart is done, it will drop it onto this track right here. The mechanical user will hit it with a crowbar. The vacuumulator will suck it up, because that's what it does, and then it will drop it into the chest here. So my finished carts will be in the chest. So that's fantastic. And as we can see, still 7 minutes 45 seconds left. So I should have enough time to set up the rest of the modules for this thing. So the next module I want to add to it is the module input. And actually, let's grab 2 different modules here and let's take a look at what that entails. I already have this crafted because I wanted to test everything out to make sure it would work like I wanted. It's fairly simple. The advanced PCB and the blank upgrade are the only expensive parts there. And then the production line module is the next thing that I want to add to it. So what this does is it enables the use of blueprint cards, which basically, I'll show you how that works here in a second. So if we come down here to the cart assembler, I just need to add these on. So let's, you know what, I'm going to put one of them underneath. I think I'm going to do the production line underneath, and that's because okay, so I don't know if that actually worked. I don't think I can do that. Actually, I think it did work. It just doesn't render out correctly. Okay, so I need to put my detector track back. And I'm probably going to have to move this chest real fast so that I can get my rail back how I need it. So let's, I don't know why I typed in rail. It's called track. I should know this by now. So let's grab a track so that we can reset this guy. And then I can put my chest back, which is probably in the vacuum later because that's what it does. Okay, so we still have 5 minutes left. So actually, I'm going to do the redstone control from underneath, I think. So I'm just going to leave a little way for me to get down there. And so let's do the module input right here. Let's do the production line right here. And then I can do the last module thing that I need to add to this, which is the redstone control here. So it is called redstone control. So let's grab that upgrade real fast. If I can find it, it's probably right in front of me. There it is. And what this does, and it probably says in the description, enables redstone controlled assembling. So since I have actually I haven't even looked at that yet. Okay, so what the production line does is I need to put a cart in this spot. And then the production line module only works when you have the module input also attached. What you need to do is you need to put in the individual modules into here that this cart requires, and then it will automatically craft it. So once it is told to assemble, you have to do that manually, or with redstone if you have this redstone control module input. So I have the cart that I want to make a lot of, and that cart is a cart that would be able to make a tree farm. Now I could make a tree farm like I have over here, and this is just a pretty simple setup. It is a farming station with a flux saw. Right now it is farming these silver lime trees. This was just me tinkering around off camera, but as you can see, it grows trees very quickly. And if we look in the black hole units here, there are lots of items here already. I have 2.6 million apples, lots of lime wood here, lots of saplings. So I actually want to make a giant tree farm with carts here, and that's going to require a lot of carts because these trees that grow are very big, and for an individual cart, because the carts harvest trees so slowly, I'm going to need a lot of them. So that's why I am slapping together this automatic assembly line that I'm going to have for these carts. Okay, so I need to keep in mind that this cart will be done in 3.5 minutes, just under. So what we need to do is this cart right here that I have is made out of a reinforced hull. It has a coal engine. Obviously, it has the Galgadorian woodcutter because that woodcutter never needs to be replaced or mended in any way. I have extracting chests, I have a top chest, I have 2 internal storage, and a divine shield. Now this cart is actually an exact replica of the cart that I'm using at my tree farm at my old base. So there we have it. I'm just going to put that in the production line. So I need to grab everything for what the cart needs. So I need reinforced hulls. So let's grab the reinforced hulls. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 10 of these carts right now. So let's go ahead and ask for 8 more of these guys. And then once that's made, let's go for the woodcutter. So if we look here, woodcutter, I need 10 of these. Hopefully I have just about everything I need. I need 10 more of the Galgadorian metal. That should not be a problem. If I look here, I do have at least 10 more lumps of Galgador laying around, so let's throw those in there. In the meantime, I can move on with some of the other stuff. Let's do the extracting chests. I'm going to need 10 of these, and I need more oak wood planks. That's not a problem either. So if I just grab some oak wood here, let's do this. Let's just do it the fast way. Okay, so back to the extracting chests. 10 of these, and then let's see here. I need 20 of the internal storage. I probably have some of them already, so let's grab 6 more. While I'm thinking about it, let's look at how long this has to go. 1.5 minutes. So need to keep that in mind. Extracting chests should be not even close to being done. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of crafting involved there. So let's grab top chests. I need 3 more of those. Let's grab coal engines. I need 10 of these. Let's see here. The woodcutter. Let's see if I can make those yet. So 10 woodcutters, obviously. Okay, so everything is probably still crafting. This is probably waiting on something else. Okay, so yes, it was. So the woodcutter's done. So, and the extracting chests are probably done. The coal engines are probably done. And the top chests are probably done. So I need the divine shield, I believe. Actually, let's see here. 20 seconds left. So let's get the divine shields crafting up real fast. And then let's watch this. Okay, so 12 seconds, 10 seconds. So as a reminder, what should happen is crowbar, vacuumulator should go into the chest. So that's what should happen. Should happen very quickly. That did happen very quickly. Let's see. And the cart is in here, so that's fantastic. Okay, so I almost have everything I need here. I think that's everything. Let's see here. So reinforced hulls, coal engines, woodcutters, extracting chests, top chest, internal storage, and divine shields. Okay, so I have everything I need. What I need to do is I need to drop it all into this module input, and what will happen is it will individually take the items one at a time, and it will place them into the cart assembler. And as we can see, this is ready to go. So what I want to do now is I need to set up a way to actually get this craft started. So what I'm going to do is quickly I'm going to do a little bit of redstone stuff right here. So let's grab 2 redstone torches. And I need 1 more. So hopefully by putting redstone torches down here, it should be able to control this. These carts will each take 4 hours and 17 minutes to craft. That's a really long time, but the thing is, since I can have this going when I'm not actually here because my server's running all the time, I can have these 10 carts done in a few days. So that's not too bad. So what should happen when I place this torch down? It should start the craft. I really hope it does. So let's try that. It did. Fantastic. So as you can see, this redstone torch is out, and that is because the redstone torch down here. So what I need to do now is I need to grab a timer or some other timer mechanism. And I have a timer right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set it right there. And let's set this to 20 to make sure this is going to work like I want. Okay, so that's not quite working how I want. If I put this here with a repeater, that might work. I wanted to see this torch go out. Okay, there we go. That is working. So what I need to do is I need to do some math right now, because I need this timer to go off every 4 hours. Every 4 hours, and let's just say 30 minutes just to round up. So let me grab my calculator on my phone, and I keep hitting the wrong buttons here. So there's 20 ticks to a second. There's 60 seconds to a minute. There's 60 minutes to an hour. And then we need that to be 4.5. Okay, so 324,000 is the number that I'm getting here. So that's what I'm going to type into this timer here. So every 4.5 hours, this timer should go off, and it should trigger this to start building another cart. So that's fantastic. The last thing I need to do is I need to check that I have enough coal, and it looks like I should. 42,000 coal should go a long ways toward making these carts. So that's pretty fantastic. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to simply cover this up, and I'm going to call this a good build. This is pretty exciting because I can use this to craft any of the carts that I need in the future. And if I need lots of them, it's a really easy way to make lots and lots of carts. So in today's episode, I set up this system right here that will automatically make these carts. Right now, it's set up to make this cart right here, which is for wood farming. And I will use that cart to farm these awesome silver lime trees that I bred up in the last episode. So that's pretty fantastic. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's episode, definitely give it a like. If you enjoy watching automation type stuff in modern Minecraft, kind of like what I just built, definitely consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Anyways, signing off, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and I will see you next time.